Hello. My name is Lou Ann Adams. Please put a smile on your fabulous, friendly faces. Don't say a word. Just close your lips, close your eyes, and I'm going to make some music. Let the music dance around your imagination and drip gently down to your heart. No peeking. Please open your eyes when I hear beautiful. Interesting sounds like this and my eyes are closed. Pictures start happening in my imagination. My heart opens up and it makes room for a story. My name is Lou Ann Adams. I'm a storyteller. I travel all over the country. I tell stories in schools, libraries, museums, aquariums. I live in New York City, so I've told stories in the Bronx Zoo for many, many years. I've told stories on a boat going down the Nile River in Egypt, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Las Vegas elementary and middle schools. And this is my 23rd trip to wonderful Cincinnati to share stories with the marvelous children and families in northern Kentucky and Ohio. The first story I want to tell you is from the island of Haiti. And on the island of Haiti, there's a little girl named Tipingee. And Tipingee has a problem. If you've ever had a problem, you can raise your hand. Stories and life are all about problems. And problems in stories and in life give us that chance to say, is this problem going to make me weaker and be defeated and have no hope? Or is it going to make me stronger? And in this story, Tipingee has a big problem. She is in the point of where she's losing hope. But just then, her best friend Mariana comes along. And Mariana says, tell me, Tipingee, I want to help you. And Mariana's idea, when she says, don't worry, I can help you, is amazing. Sit back and enjoy. Here is Tipingee's story. Tipingee's daddy raised goats. And if you raise goats on the island of Haiti, you have to travel all over the island so the goats get lots of fresh grass to eat. When Tipingee was a little girl, her mother got very sick and she died. Her daddy said, Tipingee, I need you to help me. Let's take care of the goats together. So they traveled all over the island and they took care of all of the goats as a team. But now Tipingee was older. It was time for her to go to school. Her daddy got married again and she had a new mother named Tiaya. So she would stay with Tiaya and go to school. When her papa left with the goats, she was very sad. Daddy, I wish you were a farmer. If you planted seeds in the ground, I could be with you and help you always. That is my dream too, Tipingee. Don't worry, I'll be home soon. Now, Tipingee's new mother, Tiaya, she liked having a girl in the house. A girl in the house could do all the cleaning. And she said to Tipingee, sweep the floor. Go ahead, say that with me. Sweep the floor. Wash the dishes. Wash the dishes. Go get firewood. Go get firewood. Tipingee was happy to go to school. At least at school, she didn't have to do any cleaning. One day when Tipingee was at school, Tiaya was making sweets over the fire. When the fire went out, I should have asked Tipingee to go get me some more firewood before she went to school. Well, I guess I have to get it myself. She picked up the biggest empty basket, put it on her head and walked into the forest. She found a place with lots of firewood. She put the basket down and picked up every single piece. But when it came time to lift the basket up and put it back on her head, the basket was too heavy. Friends of the forest, I need your help. I want someone to carry my heavy basket back to my house. Nobody came. Friends of the forest, I need your help. I want someone to carry my basket back to my house. Oh, sorry. you a present. I'll give you a big reward. All of a sudden, a little man appeared. He was very unusual looking. His eyes were round like apples. His nose curved down like a banana. His chin curved up with a little white beard like a paintbrush. He had very large hands and long feet. He was wearing a red shirt, a yellow belt, and green pants. What will you give me if I carry that heavy basket all the way back to your house? Tiaya looked at the little man. She thought, he can't be very strong. He's so short. As if the little man knew what she was thinking, he picked that big basket up underneath one hand, lifted it up and down. Ooh, now she was scared. You are so strong. I will give you a big reward. The little man carried the basket into the kitchen and put it down on the floor. Your house is very clean. For my reward, I want your maid to clean my house. My maid? Well, if I can't have your maid, I'll take you. Oh, all right, you can have my maid. Where is your maid? Well, the house is clean. She's not here right now. Where will your maid be in the morning? What does she look like? What is her name? Her name is Tipingee. She meets as a friend at the well. It's next to her school every morning. She'll be the girl tomorrow wearing a green dress. Just say, Tipingee, you're supposed to come and clean my house. Now, Tipingee was skipping home from school. She always came home at lunchtime. She saw the strange little man carrying the big basket full of firewood go into the kitchen with her stepmother. She listened to their conversation at the door. When she heard what her stepmother said, she ran back to school and she started to cry. Her best friend Mariana said, "What is wrong, Tipingee?" Tipingee told her everything. And Mariana said, "Tipingee, don't worry. Please don't worry. My little sister and I can help you. I have an idea." She whispered her idea into Tipingee's ear. Tipingee started to smile. When she got home from school, Tiaya said, "Oh, look what I made for you, Tipingee. It's the brand new green dress. You will wear this green dress to school tomorrow and show it to all your friends by the well." The next day, Tipingee put on her green dress and she walked to school. When she got to the well, Mariana and her little sister were already there. When the old man got to the well, his eyes grew as big as mangoes. There were 3 girls standing by the well. Each girl was wearing a green dress. "Which one of you is Tipingee? You're supposed to come and clean my house." Tipingee held a green dress and said, "I'm Tipingee." Mariana held a green dress and said, "I'm Tipingee." And the little sister said, "I'm Tipingee too. I'm Tipingee. I'm Tipingee. I'm Tipingee too. I'm Tipingee. I'm Tipingee. I'm Tipingee too." Oh, he was mad. He stomped back to the stepmother's house. There were 3 girls standing by the well, and each girl was wearing a green dress. Well, it must have been green dress day. She'll be the girl tomorrow wearing a yellow dress. The girl tomorrow wearing a yellow dress. Tipingee was listening at the door. When she heard what her stepmother said, she ran back to school. I bet you know what she asked Mariana and her little sister to wear. When she got home from school, Tiaya said, "Oh, aren't you a lucky girl to have a new mother who makes you brand new dresses? Look at this beautiful yellow dress. You will wear this yellow dress to school tomorrow and show it to all your friends by the well." The next day, Tipingee put on her yellow dress and she walked to school. When she got to the well, her smile grew as big as a hammock. When the old man got to the well, his eyes grew as big as pumpkins. There were 20 girls standing by the well. Each girl was wearing a yellow dress. "Which one of you is Tipingee? You're supposed to come and clean my house." Tipingee held a yellow dress and said, "I'm Tipingee." Mariana held a yellow dress and said, "I'm Tipingee." And all the girls in yellow dresses said, I'm Tipingee too. Let's sing the song. I'm Tipingee, I'm Tipingee, I'm Tipingee too. I'm Tipingee, I'm Tipingee, I'm Tipingee too. Oh, he was mad. He stomped back to the stepmother's house. There were 20 girls standing by the well, and each girl was wearing a yellow dress. Oh, please, please give me one more chance. If she doesn't clean my house tomorrow, you will clean my house forever. Oh, thank you so much. She'll be the girl tomorrow wearing a dress. The girl tomorrow wearing a dress. Tipingee was listening at the door. She couldn't hear what color. She leaned so hard against the door that the door slammed shut. What was that? Oh, I'm sure it was just the wind. The little man pushed the door open. He was muttering under his breath, the girl tomorrow in the red dress, the girl tomorrow in the red dress. As soon as he was in the forest, Tipingee ran back to school. I bet you know what she asked her new friends to wear. When she got home from school, T.I. said, oh, I made you a brand new dress, but I'm going to keep it a surprise. I'm not going to show you to the color until the morning. In the morning, she said, here's your red dress. Put it on and go to school. The next day, Tipingee put on a red dress, and she walked to school. When she got to the well, she started to sing and dance. When the old man got to the well, his eyes grew as big as watermelons. All of the girls in the school were wearing red dresses. And you know what? All the boys in the school, they were wearing red dresses too. Which one of you is Tipingee? You're supposed to come and clean my house. Tipingee held a red dress and said, I'm Tipingee. Marianne held a red dress and said, I'm Tipingee. And all the children in red dresses said, I'm Tipingee too. Let's sing the song. I'm Tipingee, I'm Tipingee, I'm Tipingee too. I'm Tipingee, I'm Tipingee, I'm Tipingee too. Oh, he was mad. Steam came out of his banana nose. Smoke came out of his ears. He stomped back to the stepmother's house. When he got to the door, he didn't bother with a doorknob. He put one hand on the door and flattened it. He walked across the door, picked Tia up by her ankles and flattened the back door and carried her into the forest. And as far as I know, she's still cleaning his house. That night, Tipingee's daddy came home. He was pushing a wheelbarrow. Papa! Where are the goats? I missed you way too much, Tipingee. I sold the goats and bought seeds. We're going to be farmers. Tipingee told her daddy everything that happened. And he hugged her and he said, Tipingee, I will never, ever leave you again. But I am so glad you discovered one of the greatest treasures in life. And that is our friends. I'm Tipingee. I'm Tipingee. I'm Tipingee too. Thank you. For this story, I used a musical instrument. See if you get a picture in your mind from the sound. Do you know what it's made out of? The toenails of goats. Yeah. Can you see how the toes fit right in to the opening? Just like Tipingee's little goat's toes would fit right into these openings. Just think, if you don't cut your toenails for 10 years, you can make one of these. The second story I want to tell you is one of my favorite in the world, too. It's a story from India about a little parrot. And in this story, the little parrot has such dear, dear friends. But she has a big problem, too. And it's amazing sometimes when you have a problem, how you can see how strong you truly are. And the title of this story is How the Parrot Got Beautiful Colors All Over Her Wings. It begins like this. In India, they say in the beginning, the parrot, she did not have beautiful colors on her wings. Her wings were gray, sort of a tan, maybe off-white. But what she did not have in beauty on the outside of her body, she felt blessed with beautiful friendships. that she treasured in her heart. Let me tell you about her good friends. She loved the elephants. Now, the elephants went on long, long journeys, and when they returned, they told her stories about places we've been in the world. When the little parrot closed her eyes and just listened, she could picture everywhere the elephants had been. She didn't even have to leave her tree. She was also great friends with the monkeys. The monkey moms and dads, they loved to have her play with their babies. When they were all done playing, the monkey moms and dads would say, "Ooh, Parrot, please stay and join us. We're having bananas for dinner. Ooh, She'd have great big mango and banana dinners with all the monkeys. Now, she was one of the few who was friends with the snakes. Most of the other animals, they were not very nice to the snakes. They said things like, "Where are your legs? Ooh, you make a strange sound. Stay away from us." The snakes saw the world in a different way. We see the world side to side, from the bottom to the top, and around again. We love to tell us stories. The little parrot liked to listen. But one day in the forest, there was a huge storm. The wind began to blow the leaves. And then the wind began to blow the trees. There were 4 booms of thunder. Let's say boom 4 times. Boom, 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 boom. There were 4 claps of lightning. Let's clap and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. A huge piece of lightning came down. Kaboom! Let's say it. Kaboom! It hit a tree, and the tree burst into fire. And the fire was so big on that one tree, the fire jumped to the next tree, and the next, and the next, until all the homes where the animals lived were on fire. Quick, animals! Quick, my friends, let's get to the river! By the water! We'll be safe from the fire! The little parrot flew high above the fire as fast as she could to the river. And when she got there, she said, "Oh, at last was safe!" But when she looked around, she was the only one there. Well, of course, I got here first. I'm a bird. I have wings. I can fly over the fire. My friends don't have wings. They have to fly through the fire. They have to walk. They have to crawl. They have to slither through the fire. And as she waited by the edge of the water for her friends, the smell of the smoke, it got stronger and the fire got hotter and hotter. Where are my friends? My friends should be here by now. And then she heard the elephants. They were calling for help. Use your elephant voice. Let's say help. Help! She heard the monkeys, and the monkeys were calling for help. Use your monkey voice and say help. Help! And then she could hear the snakes. They were saying smoke. Use your snake voice. Smoke. My friends need help. How can I help my friends? Water. Water puts out fire. I'll dip my wings in water and I'll put out the fire. She dipped her little wings in water, carrying as much as she could. She flew through the thick black smoke. She dropped water all over the fire. She flew back and got more water. She flew again through the smoke and dropped more water on the fire. And back and forth she flew. Now, way above her in the heavens, in the skies, there are gods with magic powers like superheroes. And 2 great gods were taking a stroll on a cloud. Look, come over here. Look down there. Do you see that huge fire? Oh, there's a little parrot down there. Oh, I think she's trying to put out that fire with tiny drops of water from her wings. She's going to die. And the other god said, well, she must be doing it for a very good reason. Wait, come this way. Look at all those animals trapped in that fire. Why, right below her, there's a monkey and a snake and an elephant. Oh, I bet those animals right below her, they must be her friends. She's trying to help her friends. But you're right, that fire is much too big. If she doesn't get out now, she will die. I will go down and tell her she has no time to help her friends. She's got to save her own life. So the god used his magic, and he turned his body into a huge eagle, and he flew down. Little Parrot, stop! It is too late for you to help your friends. Just get out of the fire now and save your own life. I don't need advice. I don't need anyone telling me what to do. I need help. Eagle, your wings are so big. You can carry a lot more water than me. Oh, please, help me save my friends. The eagle backed away. The little Parrot looked at him. She went and got more water. She flew through the smoke and dropped the water on the fire. Back and forth she flew. The eagle just watched. Here I am. I am a great god. I have so many magic powers. But I don't have what this little parrot has. I wish I were brave like she is. I wish I had love like that in my heart. He started to cry. The tears that came from his eyes were big, like rivers, like waterfalls. And he was so ashamed. He reached for the cloud to dry his tears. But when he squeezed the cloud, rain fell all over the fire. He grabbed another cloud and he squeezed it as hard as he could, and more rain fell on the fire. He grabbed another and another and another. And as the rain from the sky mixed with the tears flowing from his eyes, an amazing thing happened. The fire in the forest, it went out. And all the leaves that were black and burned, they started to grow green, beautiful again. And when all the animals were safe, and all of their homes were even more beautiful than before, he turned himself back into a man. He picked up the little parrot. What you have in your heart is so beautiful. I would like to give you this. And he reached up to the rainbow. Go ahead and reach up to the rainbow. He took some red, got the red. He took some blue, grab a little blue. He even took some green. He put the colors of the rainbow around the parrot's wings, and he said, whenever anyone sees the beautiful colors on your wings, I hope they will know they're not nearly as beautiful as the love that grows in your heart. And that is how the parrot got beautiful colors on her wings. Thank you. Well, I'd like to finish with a little short story, because I think storytelling is a little like recycling, taking something old, saving the good stuff, mushing it and gushing it and squishing it, and making the old stuff into new stuff. So I am going to take this magic doll. I'm going to take a story that I bet you know, about a little girl with a red hood. She's walking through the woods. She goes to visit her grandmama, Little Red Riding Hood. And I need your help to tell the story. I call the story Brave Little Red. Help me count to 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once upon a time there lived in the wood a fun-loving girl with a riding hood. I don't mean blue. I don't mean green. I don't mean pink. Or in between, I mean red. What color? Red. What color? Red. Red Riding Hood. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red's granny was planting some flowers one day. She slipped in the mud. Her feet got away. She fell on her bottom with a big old thump. She hit her head. Ow! I've got a bump. 1, 2, 3, 4. When Red heard the news, she said with a shout, I'm going to my granny's, I'm gonna help her out. Now Red, said her mother, you listen clear if you're walking through the woods. My dear, don't talk to a stranger. Don't let him be your pal. Run as fast as you can. Give out a yell. Run as fast as I can. Give out a yell. Who knows that stranger might be an animal? 1, 2, 3, 4. So Red was just walking. She was singing a song when the big, bad, scary wolf came along. Hey, little kid, he said with a hiss. Come closer, cutie pie. Let me give you a kiss. 1, 2, 3, 4. No way, said Red, jumping back on a stone. Get your paws off of me. Leave me alone. She ran and she ran as fast as she could. She ran, she yelled all through the wood. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the wolf knew the way to grandmother's house. He slipped inside quiet as a mouse. He pushed Granny in the closet. He grabbed her PJs. He jumped into bed. He feigned the malaise. He feigned the malaise. He pretended to be sick. 1, 2, 3, 4. When Red got to Granny's, she pounded on the door. The wolf was inside, pretending to snore. It's me, said Red, walking up to the bed. My goodness, dear Granny, what happened to your head? 1, 2, 3, 4. My goodness, dear Granny, you have such big eyes. All the better to see you, said the wolf in disguise. My goodness, dear Granny, you have such a big nose. Got a bad cold, can't smell my stinky toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. My goodness, dear Granny, you have such big teeth. All the better, said the wolf, 'cause it's you I'm gonna eat. 1, 2, 3, 4. But Red was quick. She had some pepper in her bag. She sprinkled the wolf. Oh, did he gag? Did he cough? Did he gag? And while he was coughing, she grabbed him by the neck. She pushed him out the door, and then she gave him a kick. She gave him a kick. She grabbed Granny's whistle. She sounded the alarm. Soon there were lumberjacks all over the farm. We'll get that wolf. We'll cook his goose. We'll get that varmint. He's out on the loose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Red found her Granny. She gave her a hug. They had a little picnic right there on the rug. They had a little picnic right there on the rug. These days bad wolves don't do too good when they mess with kids like Riding Hood. I don't mean blue. I don't mean green. I don't mean pink or in between. I mean red. What color? Red. What color? Red. Red Riding Hood. Thank you. Well, I'd like to sing a little song and teach it to you just to finish the program with. Take one hand and make it round like a seed. A seed needs the earth to grow. And when the seed gets brave and strong and pushes up past the hug of earth, keep your arm getting taller and spread your fingers out like the petals of a flower. That's the picture in sign language. When people are deaf or hard of hearing, they make pictures with their hands for the word grow. You do it. Got your seed? Got your hug of earth? Make your little seed grow. Here's a song that can help you remember it. Got your seed? Got your hug of earth? Love grows 1 by 1. Show me 2. 2 by 2. Show me 4. 4 by 4. Got your seed? Love grows round like a circle, comes back knocking on your front door. Give yourself a hug, pat yourself on the back, pat yourself on the head, scratch your head so your good ideas stay right near the top, hands on your tummies, and I'm sending you love and joy and story.